Mm-mm. No, I don't know what I'm going to wear yet. I know I want me a nice dress pants because I don't like to be cold, especially if we're going to be at that door like that.
You talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
What you say?
I said I'm going to wear like something like a dress pants type thing because it's going to be cold outside. I don't want to be
Or
cold.
you can wear jeans.
That's like you sure? You want me to wear jeans?
You said what? Who can wear
You want me to wear
jeans?
jeans? I could wear jeans with heels then.
With heels. Why you wearing heels out there?
You want me to wear Jordans? You girl, that's homecoming. That's your homecoming.
We
I'm
ain't
not
in it.
going in front of people looking at you kind of
You
weird.
not. You know you gotta walk in the football stands, right? You're not in the thing. You walking upstairs and stuff.
I know. You're supposed to look casual for that. You're not
No, you're
supposed to go in
not.
a.
Cause you're people in the stand. You're not taking pictures.
There, I know people who actually do this stuff. You're not supposed to be wearing no jeans. Let me ask the audience, y'all. My daughter's in homecoming. She want me to wear jeans. What y'all think? Casual or jeans? I say casual. She
I say
said,
jeans because jeans is cool fit. It's gonna be
nah,
cold outside.
nah.
Yeah.
I don't think the jeans is a good idea, sweetie.
I think jeans would be
It's
alright.
just my opinion. That look trashy. Come on now.
It's not.
Y'all, excuse me. I gotta wear these glasses 'cause I don't have my contact lens in, and I could barely see y'all. So this the only thing I have right at this time that got medicine in it, so I can see y'all comment. And let's talk about these YouTube. Screet is on fire, y'all. Well, 1 minute. I started to find a nice dress pants to put on. But anyway, y'all, these YouTube streets is on fire. Lawanda, casual. Happy Friday, Lawanya. Thank you, thank you. And I told her casual too. Um, um, Tricetta, hello, love. Yes, hello, y'all. Hello, y'all. What y'all think about what's going on in these YouTube street? Do y'all believe Mrs. Ross is right or Miss Sharita? Cause I'm not trying to take no side. How you doing, Kamara? I am doing fine. Everybody is doing fine. She got homecoming coming up, and I do not. She was voted for Miss. Huh? Yeah, I know. Homecoming is coming up, y'all. She was picked for the homecoming. And she want me to wear, okay, I see Ross. Some people believe Miss Ross. Her homecoming is coming up. And she want me to wear jeans, y'all. I don't want to wear no jeans. I see Ross. Y'all, let me say this. We are here to voice our opinion. We got to be respectable, y'all. Um, as we voice our opinion, we need to be very respectable. You said my name correct. All right, all right, all right. My opinion, y'all, and I'm giving my opinion, and I don't want anybody to get offended because this channel is about voicing our opinion in a respectable way. Now, some things that Miss Ross said, I believe in. Some things I believe with Miss Sharita. And I said we never had a chance to really talk about it, y'all. But there's a lot of stuff I really want to express to you guys, and a lot of stuff I can't talk about at this time until I get my numbers up, right? When Miss Ross talk about, she got the house and nobody have a house like her. I was always taught that if you don't own anything and you renting, that's not considered. I'm not for either of them. They are both right. Okay, okay. I would say Ross. Everyone comes in on your life for reasons, and okay, you are so right about that, Kamara. Everybody do come in your life for a reason and for seasons, honey. That is so true. You is right about that. You want mine? Uh-uh. No, I didn't touch yours. You is right about that. Some things are only for a season. Um, I never had misunderstanding with nobody who I was friends with, but I do believe that when you're friends, and I have actually have friends that I dealt with and I'm not dealing with at this time, and I just walked away. You know, I don't talk about what we don't have misunderstandings and arguments like most people do. You know, I just walk away, and whatever we did is nobody's business. You know, nobody can actually come and say, "Happy Friday" to you too. Bright, yes, happy Friday, Trisetta. Hit the like button, everyone. Please hit the like button. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. You can voice your opinion in a respectable way. Now, I'm going to say this, and I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers because I'm all about truth, y'all, and I'm truthful like this in real life. Now, 21, hello, everyone. I love your commentary, and I think the way you deliver it is kind of fun. Yes, 21 God. That's how I wanna bring it. But I want y'all to really get the feel of me, and that's why I'm trying to go live sometime. So when I do act a little comedy along with me doing these little lives, y'all will understand me, just in case somebody try to come in and be a little smart with it, you know? Let me say this, y'all. Time's gonna start getting rough for each and every one of us, right? And I always tell people, if you live in a suburb area, you better get the heck on out like never before. Because when I say we about to go into this race walk thing but to kick off, and if you don't have your own place, you is stuck like Chuck, okay? So I mean, what I'm trying to say, if you renting and you not owning, you better try to rent. Try to get in the country, low country area out of the city, okay? See, a lot of things people not gonna tell y'all. I appreciate your lesson of thoughts. Oh, thank you, bright, beautiful, yes. Try to get in like the low country area. I'm from the south, and I believe in staying near the country area if I can. A lot of things people not going to be honest with y'all about. So this internet thing, y'all, like I tell y'all before, it's for fun for me. It's all for fun. But at the end of the day, I do have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Exactly. Minister, minister discuss these things. Oh wow. Oh wow. Bright. Yes. Yes. Be prepared. Yes. Exactly. Rightful, yes. Be prepared. Exactly. You got to be prepared. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all sitting around this YouTube thing is all for fun. Don't get me wrong. But if you don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding what but to go down when your door's going to be getting kicked in. I mean, literally, your door's literally going to be getting kicked in. Okay, I'm going to start back from the beginning. I'm going to read your comment in between. So, Carlene, hello. Miss Carlene. Lawanda, casual, happy Friday, everyone. Tricetta, how you doing? Kamara, how you doing? Lawanda, how you doing, dear? Tricetta, Harry, you said my name correct. I'm not either for. Okay, I already read that one. Love above all, Kamara. Bright eyes, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Hit the like button, please. 21 God. Hello, everyone. I love your commentary and think the way you deliver you is kind of funny. Thank you so much. Peggy Watkins, casual. Welcome. Bright eyes, welcome. Bright eyes, I appreciate your lesson of thought. Thank you so much. Bright eye, exactly. 1 minute to discuss these thoughts. Bright eye, be prepared. Unknown, zip down a little. Minister El, yes, I do watch him, y'all. Okay, Minister El Farrakhan, yes, I do. Now, I've heard that he removed him off each platform, and you got to understand when truth is being spoken, it's going to be taken. Okay, there's a lot of things. A lot of people going to be blindsided after a while. So Is no, we don't have the time to be bragging about anything, okay? Especially if you don't own, because a lot of people gonna be. Let me be truthful with y'all right now. A lot of people is gonna be getting placed out of their home. That means if you don't own your home, you're gonna be hitting the door sooner than you thought, okay? And I'm not trying to wish no bad up in the air. I'm here to give truth. I'm here to give truth before it happened. So be prepared. I tell people all the time, if it doesn't belong to you and you laying in it at this time, get your own place, okay? Ain't nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, and trust me, all this stuff is right around the corner where people gonna be getting put out their place, and that's why it's so important to get your own place. Now, the market, I heard, my sister contacted me the other day, and she said the market is about to crash. To anybody who trying to get a place, this is the right time to get it now, okay? Why it's down. The market is it's going to happen, but what she trying to say is that if you want a place, this the time to get it, okay? Ain't nothing better than going to a little country area where you're going to be safe, okay? Miss Peggy Watkins. But also feel it's wrong for the both of them coming after. Yes, but you know what, Miss Peggy? Hello, boss. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Miss Peggy Watkins, you are correct. It is wrong for both of them to be arguing with one another. But I'm a strong believer in when you're friends with somebody and you happen to have this type of falling out, it's because one person never had their heart there from the beginning. Okay, I'm a strong believer in that. I'm a strong believer in how a person feels only a matter of time when it's going to surface itself. Now, recently, I just had somebody to backdoor me, okay? Backdoor me in such a way. Sometimes people, they'll come under you, they'll learn from you, and whatever they learn, they'll take it instead of they learn, and they'll take it and use it as their own instead of they just say, you know what? Let me take what I got and what was taught to me and let me change it up a little, okay? There are people out there that actually like that. There are people out there who actually use you to their own benefit, and when they don't have no more benefit no more, it's like they just throw you to the dogs. That's why you got to be so careful when you're going hard for people, because you don't know their true intentions. You really don't know people's true intentions. You know, some people come in your life to be a blessing, and some people come to be a curse. Time will only tell. Now, how I see them two going at each other right now, it was never there, in my opinion. Sharita is a very strong spoken person. Sharita remind me of my sister, and I kind of back away. I think one time I went on her live, you know, and I wasn't up there long. I just, you know, voice how I feel or whatnot. And later on, I was hearing things like sometimes people, not from her, not from Sharita, but I was hearing other things from other content creators saying sometimes people go to platforms just to try to build a platform and et cetera, et cetera. And that's not the case with everybody. I'm going to say that's not the case with me, okay? So I kind of been kind of standoffish when that kind of happened, you know? Anybody who know me in real life, I don't use people, okay? I help people. I'm a giver. I'm not a receiver. Okay, one must learn to... I'm so sorry. Okay, right. So one must learn to understand, to be balanced. Yet balance is so important on their own from the start, especially on social media. No one here knows each other unless they are family. You got doggone bright eyes. You is right about that. You is so right. Never take anything personal and just move on for self. You got doggone right about that, honey. The most important lesson is self first. Yes, 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 indeed. That is true. That is true. No one here is your friend. You got dang right about that. Let me tell you something. Everything I'm seeing, honey, I'm applying it to my life, honey. You best to believe that. Everything I'm seeing, I'm applying it to my life. And you know what? I don't know Mr. Ocean, but Ocean said something a while back. Ocean said everybody gotta get their turn. You know, I don't like to speak bad things in the atmosphere, but I am a strong believer in what you put out is going to come back. Everyone around throws that word around as if it's my. You right about that. Bright eyes, you is so true. How you doing, Mary? How you doing, Mary? Welcome. But Ross is keeping it going. And I'm gonna be frank. I only peep in here and there, and that's why I said let's talk about it, y'all. Because this is a learning lesson for all of us. The things we should do and shouldn't do. And I'm learning, y'all. Ain't nobody your friend on here, but we could all get to know one another and just have a great time. This is why, Bryce, this is why I do not communicate with everyone around here. You right about that. Now, sometimes I do stay in the bushes now. I ain't gonna sit here and lie because I don't really follow too many people on this YouTube thing, y'all. I really don't follow too much people. Y'all, I hope I'm not deleting your messages. My God. I am so sorry. For those of y'all coming in, I got these little sunshades on because they're medicated glasses. And that's the only way I can see y'all questions. So please forgive me. I don't have my contact lens. And Yvette Jones, hello, welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm from a small town in the South Carolina, and yes, the houses have a lot of space, and y'all, you better say so. 21 Guard, South Carolina got a lot of yard. The houses got more spaces. You is right up at the end. You gonna have more yard room, and I can't say in South Carolina, so many people is moving from upstate to South Carolina each and every day, y'all. It's getting so overcrowded because these people is waking up and they're realizing that they got to move from the city and they got to come to the low country. You is right about that. Every other day I'm meeting somebody new who is moving to the south. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all better get attached to people who gonna give y'all wisdom after a while, because I'm telling y'all gonna need it. Y'all gonna need it. A lot of doors gonna be getting kicked in after a while. Trust me, I'm not just making this stuff up. Okay. Bright eyes, lovable all. Oh, bright eyes, I am so sorry. Let me fix that. I gotta keep my hand off this screen, y'all, because I'm not able to see y'all messages. But 300 seconds will be done go with bright eyes. I am so sorry. Welcome, welcome. My hands, I'm trying to keep the screen on and keep going off. Okay, Miss Connie, welcome. Ross need to stop with that insult daily. Oh gosh. Daily when Sharita is being quiet. Yes, yes. I noticed Sharita one time when I wasn't live, I noticed Sharita was being quiet about it. Sharita's changing. I see a big change in Miss Sharita. I really do. I'm amazing. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. I finally caught your live. Peace and blessings to you. I am amazing. Yvette, I live in Louisiana. Oh, Yvette, Louisiana. Okay, my husband from Louisiana. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Oh, wow. Welcome. Angela Brown. Hello, everyone. Angela Brown. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I noticed that Sharita is changing a whole lot compared to how she used to be, honey. LaWanda, welcome, welcome. Mary Frances, that's a lie. That's other girl keep doing subliminal. Then when Ross react, y'all want to say she's starting it because you don't like Ross. The other one throws the rock, then hide the hand. Miss LaWanda, we just had to talk about it. I just want everybody to be respectable, for all us to get along. I don't think the young lady mean anything about the message that she said earlier, because I was just peeping in on YouTube here and there. I don't really know the whole thing, what's really going on. Just some here and there, because when you peep on, you only know it bits and pieces. So when I do click on, it's like I'm hearing something new. My opinion, a lot of things should be done off the screen with both of them. And I had prayed, y'all, that they really, I had prayed that they would have get it together, y'all. Carlene, welcome. Hi, everyone. Let's hit the like button. Thank you, Carlene. Molly Stans, just saying hello to you in chat. Molly Stans, welcome. Welcome, beautiful. Mary Francis, the wonder I'm not going to go back and forth with you on nobody's chat. I'm a member of Ross. Okay, we have a lot of Ross members in here, so y'all please be respectable. Miss Mary Francis says she don't mean anything by what she said, so please forgive her. Having true friend is hard to find, and I know it's with Miss Sharita is very outspoken, y'all. And I can only say that 'cause my sister is a very outspoken person, but she is a Gemini, y'all. A Gemini will give you their last if they can, okay? And when people is outspoken like that, it could be a blessing and it could be a curse. Most time people are very outspoken. They normally don't lie. They're not perfect. Don't get me wrong. They do freak up at times. Okay. It could be the reason why I say it could be a blessing. It could be a curse because sometime in life you're going to find people that can't accept the truth. They get afraid that the truth being spoken, and it could cause a big chaos. Okay, exactly. She deleted the videos from yesterday when she was throwing subliminals. Hope Kamar McNair, as former so-called friends, they both need to also stop with the public display in messages and talk with one another privately and just move on and agree and not. You is right about that. Hope of Kamara. You is right. That is truth that you speaking, honey. Bright eyes say exactly, Mrs. All. That is why it's best to find others who, okay, others who it's best find others who meet you in the same place. And you got doggone right about that. You must meet people in the same character, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I used to talk to so many people per day, okay, that I was told stop it because sometimes when you can see into people's life, people get offended by that crap, y'all. Not all, some, okay. And I couldn't recall when I had went to I think it was like this little thrift store up the road, however the case may go, and I was walking in there and it was this apostle. I don't know the man. He came to me and he said, he just stopped me. He said, you better stop and tell people what God telling you to tell them. And y'all, I wasn't telling people when God let me see things. I wasn't telling people because I said, oh Lord, I'm doing crap that I ain't supposed to be doing and not bad stuff in the street, y'all. It wasn't. That's to smoke a cigarette, okay? And I said, dang, I'm smoking these cigarettes. How the hell I'm going to talk to these people? However the case may go. Oh, my God. So the man said, you better stop for God. It's some other stuff that he said. I don't know the man. This is what he said. So when I got outside in my car, y'all, I began to think. I said, you know what? That man is right. That man don't know me. And I was on my way prior going to that little thrift store. I was thinking to myself, I ain't telling nobody nothing no more. Just forget it. Because sometimes people make you good evil because let me tell y'all something. If y'all ever come in contact with somebody who don't understand on a spiritual level, they will take what you're saying as a bad thing. They're not going to understand. Nobody upon this earth got power where they can change anything. Even by speaking it, nobody can really change it except God because everything got to go through the Most High, right? Make the long story short, after that day, I said, whatever being said, I'm going to speak it. And I'm not perfect, y'all. Okay, already done read that. To stop with that public okay, exactly. Mrs. It can be hard for, oh God, come on now. It can be hard for some to communicate with others that may understand each other. You is right about that, Bright Eyes. Yvette Jones, right. You is right about that. But sometimes it's better to talk about things off this internet than to actually display it on it. Mary Francis said, I'm going to voice my opinion. Ross is she's talking about Sharita, but she don't have room to talk about. Sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Y'all, please don't put no more name in the chat. We could just put a R or S, okay? And please be respectable with your comments too, okay? Because I don't want anybody to get nothing and feel offended when we really coming from a good place, right? We are really, really coming from a great place, y'all. We're just talking about it, and this is a learning, teaching moment for us. Not me. And okay, Brad, I say I don't mean anything disrespectful. However, take from one who have lived and traveled life. I am from the reason my patience is short for foolishness with anyone. Bright eyes, bright eyes. Yes, yes, yes. I understand you, bright eye, because my significant other is from Louisiana too, and patience very short off. My goodness, yes, you right. Yes, I can understand your patient is bright eyes. Deborah Young said, I believe Ross. Oh, this thing keep going off, y'all. I gotta find a way to keep the chat on. They keep just disappearing. Okay. I don't believe Miss Deborah. I don't believe she used. I don't think R used S at that time. I do believe. Sometime life can play itself out with it doesn't have no more purpose to it. I believe that let me use this for an example. I don't want anybody to get offended by it. Sometimes when you friends with people, and I never did it, I had it done to me, or I see other people go through it. You could be friends with somebody till it actually come to an end. What I mean is that sometimes I don't know her like that, but I can. She the type of person, she don't believe in my opinion, just my opinion. She don't believe in people just leaning on her. Okay, she believe in getting it out the mud if that's how you gotta get it. She don't believe in people begging. She don't believe in, and I could be wrong, I'm just voicing my opinion, okay? Because sometimes we could voice our opinion based on life experience. Or just don't believe in people just codependent on other people. She believe in you having a good prosperous life. She believe in you going hard, living good, and etc. Okay, that's just what I picked from Miss R. Okay. um Proud I say I have dealt with folks from all over the world and still do. I just cannot. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You know me as a hairstylist, I really don't do hair no more, but me dealing with a lot of people too, you bright eyes, you right, because you're gonna see a lot of things, especially when you deal with a lot of people. You're gonna kind of understand the ins and out, you're gonna know people purpose, you're gonna know if they're lying, telling the truth. Just an instant that a person has, especially dealing with a lot of people. I Stinging Black Scorpion. Hello, everyone. Stinging Black Scorpion say hello, everyone. Wanda started talking about R. S started talking about R first. She the one accusing R of turning. Ooh, girl, LaWanda, you serious? Oh my God. Right, I would like to see the both women just handle whatever the matter is about between themselves offline. Yes, yes, yes. I felt the same way. I even heard a couple of people even say on this YouTube they're gonna use that for commentary, baby. And I'm gonna say this, y'all. If everybody was to get together on these YouTube streets and help each other, it would have blown it off the map. But black people are like crabs in a barrel. They don't believe in helping people like that. They don't believe in. It's always somebody want to be superior over the next when it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't even be that way at all, y'all. If we could have stick the way we supposed to, it would have blown it off the map. Everybody would have been getting ching ching right now, but people don't think that way. I'm listen, my mind is in a whole different state for years now. I understand. Trust me. I would like to see. Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Right eyes, I'm so sorry. Mary Frances said, oh gosh, S didn't say the people in her chat was saying that let remember your name in case I see you over there in S chat. Mary Frances, S didn't say the people in her chat was saying that Let's remember your name in case I see. Oh, wow, Mary Francis. Well, wow. I see some of these books do not desire to assist one another. There are too many deceptors. Ooh, Bright Eyes, you is on it. You is on it. Yes, indeed. Too many deceit up on this god doggone YouTube street. You hear me? Too many deceit. And that's why I tell people, y'all, listen, I ain't trying to go after everybody up on this thing here because I understand what I see. I understand. I'm only just trying to make commentary on what I see. That's it. That's all. Um, so now everyone knows how to communicate and have new skill set. Ooh, bright eyes, bright eyes, honey. You is on it. Hope Kamara McClare, I believe, not speaking on anyone but myself. If you're the smartest person in your surrounding and you can't grow or learn from others and vice versa, it's time to surround yourself. You, ooh, Hope Kamara Yes, yes, you is speaking facts. That is so true what you just said. I believe not speaking on anyone but myself. If you're the smartest person in the surrounding and you can't grow or learn from others, vice versa, it's time to surround yourself with others. That is facts, honey. You is right about that. And that's what life is about. Us surrounding ourselves and learning from one another. But you know what? On these YouTube street, I've heard other content creators tell people why you over here since you've been there. And that's why I tell people, my subscribers, you can go anywhere you please to go as long as you're not talking about me. And that, I believe that's where a lot of people mess up at is when they're telling these people where to go. These are grown people indeed. They can go anywhere they choose to go. That just like some of these churches, y'all. You go to a church, oh, they stole my memo. Ain't nobody can steal your memo. Ain't never been yours. These are grown people who put their clothes on every single god doggone day. They dress themselves, honey. How can anybody take something for somebody? And I hate to see that. You can't go here if you're over there. Oh, I seen somebody over there. They be in everybody chat. So what is YouTube? You're going to be here, there, and somewhere, everywhere. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Keep your mouth shut. That's just my opinion. Keep your mouth shut. And sometimes everybody can't take wisdom neither. And knowledge and understanding. You try to tell some of these food content creators something, they get offensive when you're coming from a great place. You're not trying to dog them. You could just get them a word of advice. They're taking and reading and saying, so they say, can you explain a little further? Block, block, block. It shouldn't be like that. You know, in my opinion, that's what a lot of people lost. People is losing because they're bragging about what they got. There are people on here who is hungry like never before, who is not being fed. There are people on here who want to come up. There are people on here who is losing out every day, who is struggling. And for anybody to come here and start bragging, it's going to cause a problem. That's the number one mistake everybody make. God damn it, if I have something, ain't nobody going to know. I promise you. One foul mistake, and I learned that years ago. Nobody never know what I had until they see for themselves. Because I ain't telling you, because I don't brag. Never did. But that's what a lot of people mess up at. Once you do that, that's when everybody gonna ride your coattail like never before. Especially if you're saying you got this and got that, and that person don't got this, and ooh, you don't mess up when you do that. Because that's the wrong is followers that keep up. Oh yes, Mary, you is right. Mary, you is right about that. It's the followers that keep up with the mess. You is right about that. And I'm going to say this, y'all. When you're friends with somebody, your friend come first before any support at the end of the day. Okay? Especially if you care for somebody, because I'm learning off this YouTube thing. Sometimes people can be in your ear just because they don't like an individual too. You know, and that's how lies being spewed out. I had a family member, use this for an example. I had a family member, y'all, who was going through an egg marriage, however the case may go. And when they came and talked to me, they said, you know what? I was told that somebody be to their house when they at work, right? So my thing is to them, what make you think somebody at your house when you at work? Because such told me, I said, let me ask you this. Do such like the person you married to this and now? I said, okay, why would you sit and take advice for somebody who don't even like your mate. Are you crazy? I said, I don't want to hear no more it's a lie, because sometimes when you sitting there listening to somebody who don't even like your mate, it's a lie. Now, why would you believe a lie? So you telling me you believe in somebody because you kin to them, because you friends with them, and you thinking they won't lie to you about what they're saying because y'all cool? Huh? Let me tell you something. I learned something a long time ago. When somebody don't like somebody, they'll go to the depths and lie. You know how many times I was lied on, y'all? Okay? Huh? You know how many times I've been lied on? I ain't gonna say how many times. It wasn't that much. I'm gonna say it but 2 times, y'all. And y'all don't believe what the lie been about, okay? People does this, y'all. This is the life that we live in. You gotta kind of recognize it and understand it when you see it. And sometimes you gotta put people on blast when stuff like that happen. I'm not telling everybody to do it, but sometimes you gotta, when that person come around, have them up there together and bring out what the person said. And sometimes you will hear things like, I never said that. But you just told me that person was feeling this way towards you. Now you're saying you never told me that? That's how you catch people in a lie. You put them on blast like that. Because sometimes you could be in a very great relationship. That person may got your back. Let me tell you something. I had a girlfriend who had my back on. When I say anything, anything. Trust me, anything. These type people you keep in your life. Because that person you might be going hard for, they see you sinking in that quick mud, they ain't gonna help you. You thinking they ain't gonna help you till you trust and believe me. That's how it always be. You go hard for the one who really don't care. That's how it always been. How many of y'all go hard for somebody and you realize they didn't even care for you like that, or they didn't have your best interests at heart? That's how life always been. We always make jacked up decisions. We always go hard for the one who don't even like us, or talk about the person that's really for us. It happens all the time. Okay. Let's see. Another thing, many will not tell the truth when it right. It's in front of you. Got doggone right, bright eye. A lot of people will not tell the truth, even if it's in their face, honey. Keisha Stevens, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, Keisha Stevens. Welcome, welcome. Honor you won't ever see me over there in S chat, ma'am. She did she deleted it. She contacted someone whom she knew from Facebook to report. Oh wow, to report the group. Wow. Now, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't believe in reporting nobody's page. I don't believe in scamming and all that stuff, because I believe in things do happen. Don't get me wrong. People going to say things. We as human, we going to react, right? But reporting people's page, I think that's going a bit far. Let me say it like this. If somebody on this YouTube thing doing the same thing we doing towards one another, I don't think nobody should be reporting somebody else's page. If I'm on here doing my commentary, I don't believe in reporting somebody else who doing the same exact thing. That's foolish to me. That's just like you a snitch. You go to the cop for any doggone. That's what you call snitches, okay? Snitches tell, they report any doggone thing, in my opinion. But I see AKA OJ said he is getting in on some of the action, baby. When I say he got in on some of the action, baby, OJ said he is up and live at 5, baby. He is up all in it, honey. And Mrs. Bad Body shocked me. When I heard Mrs. Bad Body in the background, baby, I got excited. So, oh, shoot, she pumping back, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Bad Body been letting loose, honey. And that's why I'm up on here, so she can hurry up and just let loose, honey. She got to shake it off, honey. She got to loosen up a little bit, because she been a little stiff. No, baby, she been popping off, baby. She been giving them all the smoke. Bad Body, let me tell you something, honey. She been giving them all the smoke. I've been shocked. I said, oh, good God, though. OG is teaching her real well, baby. She ain't been up in that camera, but Bad Body stayed to the side, honey. And I said, oh, Yeah, she loosened up now. She finally loosening up. Shit, she ain't been holding back. Homegirl been coming back. She better understand how this thing go and stop being foolish. It's okay if you want to be positive, especially if you understand the game. Let me tell y'all something. OG ain't sleeping, y'all. Let me tell you something. He said something on that live, y'all, and I've been through this. He said if everybody will get together and follow some of everybody, and I keep said the same thing to y'all, and he right about that. I'm with you when you're right. I'm gonna give you props when you're right. He said that. This man ain't sleep. This man understand the game. He understand this, y'all. And sometimes a lot of things that I see on this YouTube, I be saying sometime to myself, I said, man, sometimes I be thinking this thing again, man. In my opinion, that's how I'm looking at it. I be thinking it's a game. Exactly, Lameka. They lie about anything on you, and they don't like you and try to trim others against you. Look at how they did on PH. Snakes will always be. Lawanda, welcome, welcome. I can only speak for me, Lawanda. Some things that I did set on my page is of my opinion. Some things, and that's why I tell people you got to kind of put it together. Like a video they made recently that I did commentary on, and he said, my baby got it, and I made a video. I said, oh, he said his girl got a lot of money. It's something I said in my video. I might reword it different, but I'm still saying the same exact thing, but reword it in my word. And that could be kind of confusing to the people. And sometimes people can look at that and say, oh, she lying or she this and that. So I try to do commentary on what I see. But the man not sleep. Trust me, he not sleeping at all. Beatrice said, right? But she wasn't a friend, not if she came and comes with all these lies about scammer who give her what she want her to have. That's your supporter does. Beatrice, welcome, welcome. Yes, that's true. And I noticed that Mrs. R, we in the chat, y'all, we not putting no names. We just saying R and S, okay? Miss Beatrice, you is so correct about that, because I noticed that R have very, very strong supporters. They like her, and that's all that matters, in my opinion. You know, sometimes we may let, I ain't gonna say me, because I don't have no part in that, but we as the people got to understand those supporters that are having ain't going no way. You know, they don't care about that money or whatever thing they got going. They don't care about that. They really like her. They like her commentary, and that's what it's all about. YouTube is all about you having strong supporters, people who is down for you no matter what you say. They your supporters, and that's how it's supposed to be. Okay? They forgive her. They don't care about that. Brother, I said one must have a predetermined nature of gravitate towards what is right. You is right about that, bright eye. Ooh, bright eyes, honey. You is right about that. Somebody got to gravitate towards what is right. You is right about that. Stinging black scorpion. I cannot even deal with certain men. When you see men behave a certain way, that's a sign. Stay away from them. Well, yes, bright eyes, I understand, you know, certain men. I'm the same way. I can't deal with certain men. You are right. I mean, in real life. When it come to our brothers, you got to kind of support. And that's why I don't know one man band. I heard negative things about him. But at the end of the day, that's still our brother. At the end of the day, that's all of our brother at the end of the day. You know, we might not like the things he say. And this is the whole point I'm trying to tell y'all. If everybody get on one accord, we can blow this thing out the map. Even if y'all got to go to his page and just subscribe. Even if you don't want to tune in and you don't agree with what he's saying, you could just still subscribe and just leave. Okay? I don't know. It's not going to show me who all in my chat who got YouTube channel. It's not. It don't show us that. I don't see it. We don't know who got channels or anything like that. But I'm just saying this to say this, y'all. A lot of people don't like one man band, and I heard that was last night, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody made a comment that he did some awful things in the past and talked about other people. Okay, I wasn't there. I'm not for sure. Um, I could only speak on what I heard one time before, but it didn't make me feel no type of way where I couldn't subscribe and hit his like button and give him the views that he need, because at the end of the day we all got to eat, right? This is how I want to do my subscribers when that time come, when my numbers get up. Subscribe y'all to each other. Everybody can eat. It ain't no such thing as big me and little y'all. I don't want that. I don't want nobody underneath me trying to eat or trying to still find a way to, or you picking up crumbs. I don't like stuff like that. If we can't walk together, we shouldn't be walking at all. This ain't the place for you. Go over to somebody else's channel where you need to go over. I'm not saying this for the comment I just read. I'm speaking in general. Go to a channel where if you like to pick up the crumbs and nobody feeding you, and you study trying to go there, this is not the place you need to be. Because I'm too woke to allow people to keep picking up crumbs. Um, Lawana, you speaking nothing but truth. Renee Jones said, Lawana, you speaking up the truth. Yes, she is. Welcome, Renee. I like both. R, I like both too, R and S. I do like both, but after S went so low, just like she did earlier, I'm only, ooh, Lord. Y'all said went low. We are mean went low. Welcome, KB. Welcome. Yes, right. Lo Mendez. How you doing, Lolo? Lolo, how you doing? Bright eyes. What I attempted to support our brother. Well, I attempt to support our brother. However, I refuse to deal with any man that disrespect any woman, and I am not just speaking about. It's not the only. Yes, Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, I really understand. Trust me, I really understand where you're coming from. I really understand. And I really don't know him like that. But the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that I do have, that's the reason why I say ain't nothing wrong with subscribing. That's for, it's up to you, okay? We're not making anybody do anything. That's up to you if you choose to. He has apologized. Yes, he did apologize. I did heard that, y'all. Matter of fact, he was in DJ chat when he did apologize. He said, y'all, please forgive me. When I guess about the woman thing, he did ask for forgiveness. He did, y'all. I did. I could say that he did say that. He did. Yes, he apologized. I think he apologized on my name too, and he put some rules up or something like that. Yeah, he did. I can say he did that. Let me tell you something. It's good to rock with people who are gonna go hard for you. He has apologized. Public seat good enough for me. Yeah, I do. Let me tell you something. The understanding that I have when somebody apologizes, I understand to accept what it is. Because when somebody go back on their apology, if that person did anything to you, they got it coming to them. So he going to apologize, and if he go back on what he say, it's gonna fall back on him. The other men around here are low down as well. I have seen where other men have been disrespectful to women around here as well. I never really seen men's really being disrespectful, except on this YouTube thing. I lied. One time in my life, I think I have saw a man being disrespectful. Love your comment. Thank you, Don Scott. Welcome. Thank you. I have not. I was telling the people earlier in the chat that I got the glasses on because medication is in it and I don't have no contacts. And so this is the only thing I have at this time where I can read y'all comments. Bright Eyes say I have not had any personal interaction with any of them. I just cannot deal with the language. Okay, the cursing is Bright Eyes. You talking about the cursing and stuff that be going on sometime? Renee Jones said, I do not support disrespect men at all. I heard him for myself, so nah. Renee Jones, I understand. I really do understand. Bright Eyes say I do not tolerate laziness as well. Yes, yes. Bright Eyes, I'm the same way. I hate it. I hate it. Anytime when you're dealing with laziness or somebody who is not really got that unk in them, that stuff can really rub off on you. Trust me. And I'm knowing people who doesn't like this. I can tolerate it to a certain extent, but a lot of people can't tolerate that. They try to get away from people who is like that because they don't want that crap rubbing off on them. Next thing you know, they can't even function the way they used to. They're moving in slow motion. They can't clean the house the way they used to. It happens. Renee Jones, I don't support disrespect. Now, I read it. Do not tolerate laziness as well. Lord, when that say to be forgiven, you have to be forgive. Yes, that is true, Mrs. Lolo. You is right. I do not expect a man to hold up more for their woman as well. I do expect men to hold up more for their woman as well. There are no excuses, none at all. You is right, Bright Eyes, no excuses at all. That's facts. That's facts. Bright Eyes, you right about that. So at the end of the day, y'all, this was a learning moment for me, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning into this live. Hopefully I could be going live a little more than what I used to. And the storm really didn't. Nah, we had a bunch of winds, y'all. I mean, a bunch of winds. I do communicate some men's on YouTube, and they are respectful. Bright Eyes, yes, yes. I don't know one man like that, but I do believe, don't get me wrong, what I felt with him, if he clean that bad boy up, and I mean clean it up and stay that way, he gonna gain a bunch of subscribers, because you got a lot of women who love to follow men. He gonna have a bunch of subscribers, and a lot of these other men's gonna be so mad. It's ridiculous, because his intro is good. I love his intro. He got the voice, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. And if you don't like the truth, this is not the place for you. Over here we speak truth. And I noticed with him, I didn't watch him that long. I think one time I popped in or whatnot. If he clean it up and actually clean it up, he gonna gain subscribers out of this world. I saw it with him for some reason. I did saw that with him. But it's up to him, All that joking around and getting serious and just giving people the honesty that they want and take all the cursing and all that stuff out of there. He's going to blow it off the map. He's going to make, let me see. He's going to make AKA OJ. OJ going to be mad. He's going to pass OJ in them numbers, baby. And if you don't believe me, sit here today. Because one thing anybody going to tell you, what I say going to be true. It's going to happen, baby. He's going to pass OJ. Y'all, I ain't see Big Bad Body yet. I need to tune in. It's Big Bad Body. I know you watching. Hey, girl. How you doing? How you doing, girl? I'm watching you. I know you ain't make a live in a couple of days. Where you at? Where you at? But I did heard you popping off all that smoke, too. Terrence Jones. Welcome, Terrence. Teresa, welcome. Hello, beautiful, and everyone in the chat. I like both parties, but if this issue was not thought in public as promised, yes, I did heard R brought it out to her subscribers. I did heard that. And that's why I say a lot of things need to be talked off this internet. Even subscribers, they don't need to know everything. Like, for real. They don't even know what you tell them. And if you don't talk about it, they ain't going to know about it. And they should have had to stay that way the first time. I think the black scorpion, but he needs to master his... He needs to master his language. Oh, wow. Singing the Black Scorpio. How you doing, Carla Miller? I am good, Mrs. Carla. How you doing, sugar love? Okay, Bright Eyes, you not? Okay. But you know what, Bright Eyes is up to you, you know? You always got to follow your heart. And I tell people all the time, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Always remember, we are here to support each other when that time do come. And let's show love, honey. Let's go hard for one another, too. Because all this stuff right here is a learning moment for me. And I hope it's a learning moment for y'all. Ain't nobody your friends on these YouTube streets. Nobody. We make like people. That doesn't mean they're going to like us back, y'all. But at the end of the day, we got to show our support and be honest with people. Overall, be honest. You know, I felt when Mrs. R came on that live that day and she started speaking about what she had and her knew this and knew that. I felt that's when everything went wrong, and that's why all these people started attacking her. Because like I said, I'm going to say it again. People out here is hungry. People out here don't have certain things. People out here want this money. And when you got people who want this money, baby, you better be careful what you say. Because sometimes people could take this as a jab. When you come on here talking the things you got and they ain't got that, whoo, that just like you putting a knife in somebody's neck. Oh, no, they ain't going for that mess there. They're going to drag you. I've been on this YouTube watching this for years, and I ain't seen one person who have done this walk away. Everybody who did it, baby, and it's a learning moment. You better not do it. I'm telling you, don't brag about what you got. Don't talk about you got this, somebody don't have that. They're going to drag your tail. Okay? Drag you so god dog on fire and take the skin off your body. The illusion. Welcome, welcome. They both made mistakes, but R is not innocent and she's being exposed. She too ordinary and bitter for me. The conclusion. Wow, you think so? I think at times she could be a little bit too braggable, in my opinion. It ain't not wrong with you telling somebody the good things you have. Don't get me wrong. Some people love to let people see the greatness that they have and where they come from. But I think a little bit too much of anything will get you jammed up, in my opinion. Singing the Black Scorpion, you got to be balanced. I'm singing the Black Scorpion, aka Carla Prayers. Bright Eyes said, yes, ma'am, I'm trying listening and couldn't tolerate the behavior. And yes, I said, Bright Eyes, that's for your own discretion, you know. But like I said, when you got people on here doing spiteful things only going to come back, in my opinion. I just like talking about what I see and voicing my opinion. But it's something else I want to say, y'all, but I'm not going to say it because it's going to shake up this internet a little bit. But sometimes you got to let people be themselves. And they go too far begging. You serious, Bright Eyes? They be begging and talking to folks any kind of way. Now, the disrespect for me, y'all, I don't like nobody being disrespected on this YouTube street, because I feel as though supporters should get respect as well as content creators want respect. I don't believe in no content creator should be disrespecting no supporters. I don't like it. Talking to people any kind of way, fanning them off. I don't like that mess. I don't like it. And don't make me bring order in the court, honey. I want to speak how I feel, regardless anybody like it or not. Ain't no other content creator should be telling nobody what to do on their page. I hate to see another god doggone content creator worrying what somebody else doing. Do your commentary and get the hell off. I don't understand the life of why people do this type of stuff. They go on their channel and talk about what the hell you worrying about what somebody else doing they god doggone channel. If they want to run their channel, let them run their channel. But when she doing it this way and she doing it that way, so what? This is not for none of y'all up on here. And when y'all see this type of people, they go back on their channel, y'all talking about the same thing they telling other people not to do. I said, look at this crap here. Oh, dusty behind. Lord, please forgive me, God. Lord, please forgive me. Just speak how I feel right now. Don't bring it out. I'm trying to keep it down. I'm trying to keep it down right now. Thank you. Thank you. The illusion. confusion, worry. Thank you. Lisa Thomas, karma showing out. Yes, it is, Lisa Thomas. I believe that's what it is. I do believe. But sometimes, Lisa, I do believe, and welcome, Lisa, I do believe sometimes you could kind of dodge that karma too. Sometimes when you hear things, you got to kind of walk away and keep your mouth shut and let it just drift itself away. Sometimes when you feed things, you're giving it life, you're giving that seed to grow, and sometimes it can take a while for it to actually go away. It can take a long time to go away. That's why it's very important. I'm speaking about the men. They will not do better if the woman keep allowing them to do low down. You right, Bright Eyes. You is right about that now. We as women, y'all, when we see men stepping out of their boundaries and doing things that they're not supposed to, our job is to say, brother, don't be doing that type of stuff. You is right about that. Bright Eyes said these men are downright low. Bright Eyed girl, what you talking about? Low. Cause I believe you on that. A lot of them. Wake up, welcome. With the Hemi at it. Wake up, you is too funny. GBTQRT with the Hemi at it again. You is so funny. Lisa Thomas said folks are just too old for this behavior. Yes, Lisa, yes. But you know, when people get mad, you know, sometimes you gotta let them vent. Things like this gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta let people vent for what it is. Let's see, did you get it? And Layla got it bad, trying to play victim for dollars. How you gonna talk? Girl, let me tell you, it's the first of the month. You know that old song? Oh, they going hard, baby. Big bad body going hard, honey. Yeah, she learned it from the best. She learned it from him. I guess OJ telling her, girl, you better bring that money up in this goddamn house sitting in your big funky tail eating all the time. I can only imagine him, honey. I bet you that's how he talking to her. That's how he talking to him. Bring that money up in here sitting on your tail. Do your own thing on the channel. Nobody been there. Amen. Jackie, thank you. Welcome, Jackie. Thank you. Melissa, or I read you, Melissa say, get in Layla, got it bad, trying to play victim for dollars. How you want to talk mess and ask for money? That's true now. If they say they got the big rule, they shouldn't be out here begging for no money. I do not like people that beg. I ain't sound like people that beg. I don't like when people beg. Carla said, girl, you real. Just love your person. Carla Miller, thank you. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. But I can say, when you're friends with somebody, you be friends to the end. That's how I am. If I have a falling out with one of my friends, I'm not going to tell everybody what we falling out about. You know, certain things you don't do. You don't do. And that's life. A lot of stuff you got to hold something, you got to fold something. I remember years ago, my ex-father-in-law, y'all, and this is for the ladies right here. And Leilai, I know you in the bushes. And this is for you too, Leilai. Because Leilai, you need to strike. You better stop striking people channel, Leilai. Because some of these people you can learn things from. And I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you a little thing or two. From experience, Leilai. I'm not perfect. I've been there. I done kick in doors. I done went upside the head with the fork and some of it. I've been there, okay? So I can kind of tell you from experience. If I didn't went through this stuff from experience, I'm not able to tell you nothing. You got to give in and you got to let up sometime. What I mean by that, when you sit there thinking you being pretty all the time and you two got doggone cute, what you doing? What you doing this and doing that? Sometimes you got to be like, don't you play with me. What you doing? What you doing? Okay? You got to use these, okay? And sometimes you got to be like, babe, how your day was? How was work? You need me to do your massage your feet? Let me do you a little nice little pedicure or manicure. Men's get manicure and pedicure. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's good for a man to keep his nail clean. Yeah. That's what you got to do sometimes. But when you're sitting there thinking Miss Princey and you shaking your booty and bouncing it there and there, that's fine and dandy. But you gotta give in and you gotta let up. If you don't do that and you don't find no balance, baby, you're going to have problems. That's when you're going to be pulling the covers, you're worrying about who they're talking to, etc. Be thinking cheating and stuff, etc. Because nobody can't tell you nothing. And stop telling the man everything. Okay? If you know you ain't out there in the streets doing nothing crazy, keep some things to yourself. You're sitting there running your mouth too much, getting bored with you. You talk too much. That's what me and my girl talk about today on the phone. And if he ain't that, you're telling him everything you talk about, in my opinion, what you and your friend talk about. You don't do that type of stuff. You losing, you're not winning. Okay? I make sit and have a little fun, big bad body, but you can also learn from me too, okay? And you're not but wisdom over here, honey. I can teach you a thing or two where you can have Mrs. AKA OJ be Ron there acting like he the woman. He play with me. I teach you a thing or two. He be acting like he the woman up in the house. So don't always think somebody coming from a bad place, honey. You better learn. Even though I believe you're more than what you say you is. I always felt that. I'm going to stick to that. Yes, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Carla Miller, thank you. Thank you, Carla. Latavia, that's your name? Latavia? Latavia Facts. Thank you. Welcome. Wake Up. I love that name. Wake Up. Did you see the Marshall? No, I didn't. I didn't see that show. I'm sure I'm going to check it out on Netflix. I'm sure I'm going to check it out. Lolo. Yes, I spoil mine. Yes, Lolo. Yes. Carla Miller, Melissa, and Teresa Jones. We just praying for them all. Yes, Teresa, welcome. Welcome. Yes. That's all we can do is pray for them all, honey. Melissa. People act like we've been friends for life. Come on, people. It was 90 days tops, I have to say. From whom? Over it will fall out. Wow, Melissa, you serious? Pinky Panther. Who they call her? Who is Pinky Panther? Good God Almighty. Pinky Panther, whoever that is, honey. Come on out the bushes, y'all. Come on in the house. Come on out the bushes. Pinky Pants, Teresa Jones. A couple said they was a sector now they want a piece of the action for money. They know better. That's why I tell you, Teresa. Didn't I tell you that? Or tell y'all that? I told y'all they've been faking the whole time. Then you got some of them. Y'all remember the picture I put up the lady with the droopy eye, and I said the next time she come up here, I make comments. She know who she are. She ain't never come back on my page. But make the long story short, she been trying to go hard for them. See, when y'all sit here, and I'm going to be truthful with y'all. No, I ain't even tell y'all that. I'm going to keep it just like this for right now. But when y'all sit there going hard for these people, they don't care for y'all. When y'all sit there going to these content creators talking crap. Because some of these content creators y'all going to need sooner or later. See, they don't care about that. They're not going to tell you that. And y'all sitting there going hard for her. Do you really think she going to go hard for y'all? Truthfully, let's talk about it. You really think she gonna go hard for you or something going on? She ain't going hard for none of y'all. So when y'all come up and y'all be disrespecting some of these content creators and acting a fool, they don't care about that. They just here to make their money. Well, all us here just to make a little change, you can say. Okay? That's what it's all about. Going hard for somebody, you ain't even getting no money up in your pocket. Come on now. I can see if you going to somebody's page, so don't be talking. That's not nice talking for that person or however the case may go. But you sitting there going hard and you whacking all that. Oh, Lord have mercy. We just praying. Yes. Miller, the couple said that. Yes, they said they said they've been at the second, but they've been lying. Straight line. I know they've been lying. That's why I keep making my commentary. Colin Miller, yes, Colin Miller. OJ, that's his name. Not the OJ kid, not the OJ. Girl, when I thought that name to give him, girl, I thought about the OG who killed that lady, and I said, oh my God, what the hell I had just done? I ain't gonna mock the man. I'm saying I'm one of those women who home cooked meal and stew. Yes, Sting of the Black Scorpion. I do that too. It's good to cook a home cooked meal and carry your man the food. It's certain things you're supposed to do. That's facts. But you know what? If she the age she young, she probably don't understand. You gotta cater to your man sometime. Not all the time, but you gotta give some and let up. You gotta be a balance somewhere, because if he get a little bit bored, that's what causes men to cheat, because they get bored. When a woman do the opposite on what a man want, like you under a man all the time, he gonna get bored. A man don't like a woman always under them. They don't like that. Every once in a while, yes, because they like kids. They like attention. They just like a little kid. That's how a man is. They want a lot of attention. If you got kids and you give your kids a lot of attention, that man gonna look jealous. If you pay attention, a man don't like that. He'll tell you different, but he lying. Because a man want more attention than what you giving that child. Because they little kids, in my opinion. You know? I'm gonna say this, y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. A while back, you know, I had a bunch of women who I communicate with, right? Some they go through stuff and some don't. Some call me on a personal note about business, right? Now, one lady, I told her a while back, you got two women fight for the same man, right? And I always tell people, when you got two women fight for the same man, and why I'm saying fight for the same man, because you could be in a relationship with somebody and then you got another woman who forcing herself on the man you with because she see potential in him and she want what you got. I told my friend, one of my friends at the time, I said, look, the strongest link gonna win. And I was telling her what I mean by the strongest link gonna win. Anytime you got somebody out of your norm, and I'm gonna say somebody that you know who fighting for what you got to be a little bit careful. And the reason why I tell her she got to be a little bit careful, because if this lady, and I told her, and let me slow down, y'all. I get too excited sometimes. You got two types of women in this world. You got one that cater to the man, and you got one who is straight hardcore, who ain't taking no mess, right? Which woman y'all think gonna win that man over? I want to see y'all input on this, but let me read this until y'all give me one of those women who, okay, Teresa Jones, right, sitting up there with that dog looking like, girl, Melissa, girl, you said something there, in it. She look just like that. God dog won't look just like your mammy. You better say so, Melissa. She look just like your mammy. That dog look just like her. Sabrina said, listen, welcome. Carla love to blink, dance around in pink. Oh, love to dance around in pink. Yes, Carla Miller. Yes. This is right. Is Angela Moore. Why people say R, use R? Please explain. Angela Moore wanted to know why people say R, use S. S didn't have no channel until she joined our squad. She want to know that. Please explain to her, for y'all who thought that R used S. No mess. Latavia, welcome. Thank you, Latavia. Thank you. No mess. Okay, Angela Moore is strong woman. Don't put up with no mess for no man or woman. You got doggone right, Angela. But that, Angela Moore, please, someone explain. Renee Jones, we're going to explain that. But until they answer your questions, I'm going to carry on with this right here. Well, I told this lady, right, I said, when you too lenient with this man and he coming in all time of night, and if he was to cheat on you with this other lady not picking up with that, he can't walk through her doors any time of night. Me, I don't believe in a man walking in no doors anytime he chooses. I don't believe in that. Not me. I don't believe in that. I can't speak for nobody else. When you allow a man to get his way, the woman who not gonna put up with that foolishness gonna be the one that's gonna win him over. If you the type and you say, you know, I'm not gonna argue with him, I just want peace in my house, and you know that peace is gonna keep him there because that's his comfort, that's a lie. When you keeping your mouth shut, that man getting bored. That man going over there to the next woman's house who he know not gonna put up with his foolishness. Trust and believe me. And that's how a lot of women lose. That's why you hear a lot of women say, I treat him good. I feed him. I wash his clothes. I bring his food to him. I did everything. I do everything he wanted in bed. It's not about that. A man want a woman who can checkmate him, who will keep him in that right line. Okay? That niceness don't mean anything. You ever see a real beautiful woman, no men's will walk out on them, and then you see them with somebody who look totally crazy than the one he left? Because she ain't picking up with that. She put her foot down like a G do. I'm just playing with y'all, but yeah, she put her foot down. Melissa said, right. Latavia said, no mess. You right, Latavia. You got dog on. You better put your foot down. A scrawny woman don't put up with no mess from no man or woman. You got dog on right about that. Someone said, please, someone explain that to me. Renee Jones wants somebody to explain. Okay, Renee Jones said, and Angela Moore, please explain that to me. Okay, she talking to Angela Moore. Renee Jones wants you to please explain that to her. Carla Miller said, you're right. Singer the Black Scorpio said, exactly. Latavia said, absolutely right. Melissa, you better teach. My mama always said how you start with the man is how you going to end it. You better start out how you want it. Girl, Melissa, you better say so. Melissa, that's facts what you're saying, baby girl. Renee Jones said we need more neutral channels like yours in BG. Welcome, Renee. Welcome. Who is that big bad body? Who is that big bad body? Is Mrs. Leila. That's Mrs. Big Bad Body. Big bad line body. If you ask me, in my opinion. That's big bad body. But yes, I agree. And Renee Jones. Yes, that's facts, y'all. When these women feel as though when you let a man just have his way and you treat him good and nice and let him run all over you, they got it going on, baby. That's a lie. That's a lie. I used to be horrible, y'all. Back in the time, I used to be horrible. The police caught on me. Oh yeah, I had my share of time. So, that ain't no normal woman. That's a damn man. Yeah, that girl they hit like a dude. Yeah, I get the one hit a quitter. I'm gonna knock you out the first time I hit you. Oh yeah, the police called y'all. It was so funny back in the day when the police came. Y'all just know where to lie. Y'all light up. I'm sitting on the porch. Police came. Y'all, this is too funny, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. So when the police came, y'all, I'm sitting on the porch. Officer on the porch talking. I already know to be quiet because I already know when you're dealing with the cops, y'all, and you being aggressive, they know you lying if you're being aggressive. Just shut up. You already know if you're in the wrong, just shut up. Okay? It's going to fall on the other person. Okay? You got to know you got to understand how it goes. When the police was called, y'all, take these glasses off. When the police was called, y'all, I sat there on the porch. They was talking to him, and while they was talking to him, they had their back turned, so I was looking at him like putting up my fists. Cause I got big hands, so I was putting up my fists like that, like I'm gonna get you when you leave. So he said, "Stop! Look what you doing! Look!" So when they look at me, I'm smiling like, "Wait! Look how big this dude is compared to me, officer. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm sitting here and listening to y'all talking. I ain't doing nothing. This is what I got to deal with." Now the whole time I'm wrong, y'all. So they turned back talking to him. So as they talking to him, he peeping over, looking at me, sitting there looking. I'm putting up my fist like I'm going to get you. So he said, look her. I said, officer, they look at me, said, man, what you do? I said, sir, I ain't doing that. I said, look at me. Look at little me compared to big. Do you really think I can beat that man right there? Really? Why y'all doing this to me? Y'all stop fake crying and stop being out. Just tear because y'all bother me. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. The cop turned the third time. I said, when they leave, I'm gonna beat your face. He said, see. I said, sir, I'm not doing anything. Girl, let me tell you something. Before them police came, I didn't even know he been on the phone with the police, y'all. Until I had him up in that corner. And I heard, help, hurry up. Help, hurry up. I said, oh, I said, I ain't scared of them neither. Let them come. But anyway, that's how everything's happened, y'all. Make the long story short. So when the cop looked back over at me, he said, she ain't doing nothing. I said, I sure ain't. Girl, that cop looked back at me again. He started smiling. He know I was lying. You gotta know, you just can't keep reacting. You gotta learn to keep yourself down when stuff pop off like that, y'all. So I'm not gonna stay on you. I'm put my little shades back on so I can read your comment. My glasses, back on so I can read your comment. And I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you, Angela Moore. Thank you. To monetize you. They need to monetize your page because you speak facts and teaching these people something, giving it raw and uncut. Yes, Angela Moore. I can't wait till I really get in it with y'all. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to y'all so much, honey. Layla gonna like this channel, baby. And I hope she applied in her life. Oh, OJ, you messed up, OJ. Even though I talk about Mrs. Bad Body, you better learn from this channel. I tell people all the time. People used to ask me that, how you do it? How you able to keep them? You got to know how to do it, baby. I teach you, trust me. You will have him acting like he the woman. Instead of you running behind him, he gonna be running behind you. Yes, thank y'all so much. Renee Jones said you can't. R can't say nothing. They said she's bragging and only do that after they come. Well, Renee, yes, I did say that earlier. She got to stop that because a lot of people getting offended by that, you know. I'm going to speak truth over here, and that's why a lot of people getting offended with her because she is bragging, and a lot of people don't like that bragging. I learned that as I'm growing up in life. People don't like people who brag, honey, especially if they don't have what you got. That causes problem, if anything. Enjoy your live today. It was great. Thank you, Bright Eyes. I enjoy you too, Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, you is so funny. All y'all was so funny. I really enjoy y'all so much. Let's say, Too Funny Queen did that once. Wow. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you too, Renee Jones. I appreciate each and every one of y'all hearts are being exposed. Sis line. Okay. Hello, love all in chat. Hi, Jessica White. We about to end this live. Jessica, how are you? Welcome, Jessica. 21 guy. Renee Jones said, Renee, I didn't mean to time you out, Renee. My hand missing hit it, so y'all please forgive me. Melissa, Renee Jones, you're right. Anybody who I timed out, or please forgive me, y'all. My hands, I gotta put my hand on the chat to scroll and read. I'm trying to keep it up so I can read it because it keep disappearing. So anybody who I timed out or delete your comment, please forgive me. Hopefully, when I get off, I can learn a little bit more about the chat and how it works. So thanks again for each and every one of y'all for tuning in, and may the Most High bless y'all tenfold. Lolo, say hi. Jessica, may God bless y'all tenfold. Until we meet again, please smash that like button if y'all can and let this video circulate.